The one thing I know about this gentleman, because I've known him for a long time, he is so committed to helping others achieve the same amount of success that he's achieved. So I need you to help me bring him to the front of the room. Help me give him the welcome that he's so due. If you'll just get on your feet, get up out of your seats. I'd like to present the song, Introduced to Others. There were none before him. That makes him the one and only. Give it up for my friend, my mentor, my business partner, Mr. Byrd.
Well, look, you know, it's very, very humbling to be here before you guys, right? Because it wasn't that long ago where I was sitting there listening to somebody share with me, share with you guys. Are you with me? Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys not to judge me, but to judge the opportunity. Because I'm a little country. Right? I grew up right here in Atlanta, and y'all just follow along with me if you've heard this before, right? They say if you really want to be successful, you need to stay in what? Who heard that from us? Stay in what? Say it like you mean. School. Who went to school? Well, everybody got their hand in there. Who went to school? They say if you really want to be successful, you need to graduate and get a high school what? Who got one of those? Everybody raise their hands. Who knows somebody that got one? And they said if you really, really want to do well, you need to go to that higher form of education called what? College. And get a good what after it? Good job. Well, to get a degree and then get a good what? Job. Who knows somebody that did that? Well, that was me. I did the whole high school, college, military. I got out, got a good job. And when I found out that was a contradiction in terms. Because if it was so good, why did I have to go every day? Good job. Would have been one that paid me that I didn't have to go to. Who would agree to that? But that wasn't possible, right? And the thing is, and I often share this with people, I used to work for a Lockheed Aeronautical out in, where's that? Out in Smyrna, out in Smyrna, right? Probably, right? And Lockheed was notorious for laying people off. They would lay off like 4, 5, 10,000 people at a time. And see, because I came out of the military, I came out of high school to college, and then from college right to the military, I was always used to get a check. And when the prospects of not getting a check hit me for the first time when Lockheed was doing a layoff, that really, really scared me. I saw grown men coming to work, sneaking up on their mailboxes, and when they got that pink slip, I saw this one dude drop to his knees and start crying. He was like in his mid-40s. He was like, who's going to hire me now? You know, like, I put this down. You know, who's going to hire me at this age? You know, what am I going to tell my wife when I go home? What am I going to tell my kids when, you know, I don't have any money to help them with that lifestyle? And it really, really scared. Who think they would have been scared when you saw something like that? I was scared, right? So then I started looking for ways to make sure that didn't happen to me. So I started buying and looking at everything that came on television in the middle of the night. Raise your hand if you were up with me. Real estate, no money down, whoever got it. Whoever got those free tickets in the mail and went to those seminars. Because, I'm going to tell you something, you were onto something. Because the thing is if you're looking for something, it's probably looking for you. Are you with me? And then this business got dropped in my lap. Now look, I did not know that all my dreams would come true out of this bottle. You'll be amazed at what this bottle can hold. Right? But who would agree? As long as it's legal, it don't really matter where your dreams come from, though. I don't care if we were selling toothpicks. I mean, do people need toothpicks? Yes. Would you like to have been the person to introduce toothpicks to Jordan? Yes. Every time somebody do that, you're gonna get paid. Does that make sense? And you know, because I had a very technical education, right? And I remember my mom used to brag about that. And when I found out I was in a situation I was about to lose my job, that's not something you want to brag about. So then I found something, and I'm going to share this with you guys. I'm just going to jump right into this. Are y'all with me? Now listen. There are a couple things, and if you're taking notes, please write this down. They say to think is to put it in ink. So you want to write it down, right? The briefing is what we do. Are y'all with me? Yeah. So I'm going to share with you what we do. The training is how we do it. Does that make sense? Yes. The briefing tells you what we do. The training tells you how we do it. Am I making sense to everybody? Yes. Now, I need you guys to acknowledge, if I ask you a question, I'm not going to test you later. So if I say it's not making sense, call for, do something, say something. All right? Now, all I want you to ask yourself afterwards is, does it make sense? People will not do things that do not make sense to them. Are you with me? Right. But check this out. If it makes sense to you, do you think it will make sense to somebody that you know? Yes. If the answer to that question is yes, then you can do this business. Are you with me? Yes. The next question is, what the training is, can I do it? I'm going to share something with you. This is not rocket science. Work. Are you with me? Yes. Because if it was, I wouldn't be standing here in front of the room. Are you with me? I believe that I'm a smart guy, but I'm prone to mess stuff up. Anybody know anybody like that? And I just messed my way up all the way to Millionaire. Who am I messing up like that? So the thing I'm trying to get you guys to see is, don't think you have to be perfect or experienced. You just got to be open to doing something that you've never done before. Am I making sense to everybody? Yes. Now, who's ever thought about owning their own business? Raise their hand. Oh, everybody have their hand up. I know why. Let me share with you why. Here's some reasons why not. It's expensive startup. You know, to open a McDonald's on a popular street like Peachtree would probably cost you $1 million. Most people are trying to get to $1 million. You got to have $1 million before you even open a door. Are you with me? And I'm just going to go high pressure sales, deliveries, a garage full of stuff, experience. That's what kills a lot of people right here. Experience. Liabilities, employees. You know about employees. I remember back in the day going through drive-thru and saying, hey, Jim. This Byrd, I got 8 of my friends and $3. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Restrictions of territory, lease, business like these are a lot of things that turn people off to starting their own business. But what if you could find a way to start a business and not have to do these things? Who think you can get on this off? Yes. Definitely. So we have something that we call access marketing. Now, access marketing is a very, very simple concept. It's one that we created. Tahitian International created access marketing, and we own it. Correct. And it makes a lot of sense. Now, check this out. Why use one way to get to your market? What about using all the ways? Who knows that the internet sales is very, very profitable? Yeah. Ask eBay or Google. Yeah. We use internet sales. Yeah. Who knows that direct sales is very, very profitable? Yeah. Direct sales, right? Who knows that putting things on a shelf so you can go in and purchase them like Walmart is very, very successful? Yeah. So what we did was we combined all those things. We called it access marketing. It allows the average individual to spend a little bit of money, but have all those means of getting to people. Does that make sense? Yes. Now, this is a video I want you to hear real quick. If I can get audio.
It's you. One of the beauties of a network marketing company is that you can